which is really good now listening again to it. Hello everyone out there, welcome to the studio. Today another episode where we pick the finest in music we receive as a demo to our label, try to find a new artist that we might be able to sign to the label, help them with their career, push them a little. If you want to be part of this, first link in the description will get you to the form that you can fill out, submit your song. We'll listen to every single one, promised, and pick the best ones to showcase them here on this channel, and maybe again even sign someone. Also, for everyone out there that is interested to release their music, we partnered up with Wiseband. Just comment down below which of the tracks is your favorite and why, and we'll pick one winner that will get a yearly subscription so they can release their music on Spotify, all other platforms, get support with like playlist placements, the entire deal, and 100% of the money you make is actually yours. So let's get started with the very first song. We already had this song, I think, yeah, it was last week, Frog Pop, Remedy. It's still a really cool track. I think it ended up there again because this time Andy went through all of the demos and he probably also thought it's really good. So yeah, congrats for being again among the very best ones. I like the track. It's nothing for my label personally, but Frog Pop, if you're seeing this, hit me up with an email. I could like try and help you with like 1 or 2 contacts where this song might actually be a good fit. And next up by Bass Odyssey, promo submission ARP. Bass Odyssey, okay. Yeah, so far I really like it. As you know, I'm into melodic techno. It's more on the chilled side of melodic techno, like between deep house, melodic techno. But let's listen to the break. Good, nothing to complain. I mean, the build-up could be a hint more epic, like just a tiny bit more up and then drop. And other than that, nothing to complain. Mixing is good, sound selection is good. It follows all of the rules of this kind of style. A nice bass line with like noise in there, cutoff open close, the ARP synths open close, decay, release, like there's a lot of movement. That's the #1 thing I always critique on every single song, that there is not enough happening over a duration of time. Here it's enough. It's really good. I like that. The only thing, like maybe like it sounds more like a B-side. It sounds good and technically all right, and that's something you can play in a club, but it's more like at the beginning or the very end, like it's not a peak time kind of thing. So I would love like a second song that is a little more like forward, and both songs then would be an epic EP. I would even like that EP, I would consider releasing 100%. Like this is good. That's exactly the style we want for the new label. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you like this one, and why you like it, and what could be improved, and what could, like an A-side, like a main peak time song, what it could sound like. Next up by Odami, Carolyn.
And maybe one day to let you know how I wish I had not let go.
First impression, the vocal. It's good. It's just personally not my thing. I wouldn't like choose a vocal like this, but again, that's really just me. I think a lot of people will like that. I hear like a lot of like chill deep house music on the radio that has this kind of vocal on there.
How I wish I had not let go of your love.
I like that drop. It's a chill deep house song. And yeah, the vocal actually, like hearing everything, it fits to the style. The drop is chilled and kind of boring, but it needs to be like that for that kind of music. It's just like chilled. There's just like a kick entering, but I love the call response kind of thing that is going on the drop. That's kind of clever, and I actually rarely hear that, at least on deep house.
So you can play this song like a carry along, and maybe one day this will let you know.
It's good, like how all of the elements, the vocal, the guitar, the side kind of elements, the pluggier ones, and the percussion, like call response, it's all there. It's all mixed and balanced really nicely. I would try to make the guitar a little, like on the first bit of the drop where there is no vocal, the guitar is like the main thing, and it sounds a little too soft. I would love to hear a little more attack. Maybe record a real one and play it like with a pick to have like more of this attack bite kind of sound on there, just to get it a little more upfront. And then when the vocal enters, just like filter the top frequencies to make room for the vocal. Like very classic. I think it's Sugar, Robin Schulz. It's like the best example for that. Full on guitar, vocals enter, guitar filtered, and back and forth in this kind of way, make it work. But good, yeah, I think this is also something that should be released. Like, I don't know any label where this might fit, but maybe one of you has a suggestion. I like the vibe, because it has like an old school darker club vibe so far, but the vocal, the instrumental, both like kind of cool for a club on themselves, but both together, I don't know. And this high string entering is a little loud, but let's wait for the drop. Yeah, I again, like the vibe, it's like old school club kind of, I like that. The bass line is cool. The drum could be a little stronger, like the mixing isn't there yet 100%. It sounds like the vibe is old school, which is fine, but also the technique, the mixing, sound selection, the polishing, the editing of everything also sounds a little old school. I think that needs to be improved a little. And like the break build-up section is a little confusing. There's almost too much going on that is like overlapping. It's not really needed. Keep the break as minimal as possible to have the most effect on the drop again. Next up, Pete Mazel, Deep Like, Get Up. For me personally, it's way too hectic, but yeah, I could see some people dance to this in the club. It's hard for me to give feedback, because it's not my style. It's too much for me personally. Next up, Dreams V1 by Saint and Democlass. The waveform looks already a little weird. I like the vibe. It's like chill, the vocal bits in there is kind of cool, the shaker is cool, but mixing wise, it's not there yet. The kick is too loud, it's too like kind of stoppy, it kind of makes the entire track stop a little. But let's listen to the break. Okay, I like the vibe at the beginning. At the second part, like this trumpet horn kind of thing, doesn't fit that much. If it would be like a real one, maybe. But then again, a weird kind of combination. And it gets very like playful. Like the beginning is vibe, mood, and then it's more like tropical house in a way. That's just the melody and the sound selection. But maybe that's the intent, I don't know. It's just like how I feel listening to these songs for the first time. Next up, Patrick Maxwell, Piece of Me, Final. We also had that one last week. What's happening? Why? Didn't we Maybe someone forgot to delete the submissions. But yeah, congrats, Patrick Maxwell. Still a fire piano house kind of track that I really like. Let's switch straight to the next one, Burn. I like the drop. I listened to the build-up sounded to me like, shit, there's now big room EDM coming, but actually not. Like the drop is like modern melodic techno. The mixing is kind of cool. Everything is there. It sounds, for example, if we take the, which one was it? The ARP one, it sounds more like techno. It sounds more clubby. It sounds more old schoolish kind of. Which is really good now listening again to it. And this one has like more like a modern, it sounds a little cleaner, like maybe already too clean in a way. If you're interested to win the prize, a Wise Band, linked down below. If you're interested to go check it out. Also comment down below which one of them you like the most and why, to have a chance to win a release or an entire year of free releases on Spotify and all other platforms. 100% of the money is yours. Go check it out. Everything down below. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. That's it. Sign out.